Your name?
My name is Shoma Vizi.
So we talk. We have a conversation, or
Yes.
just to make it natural. Otherwise,
Correct.
it's hard. There's no question. So you're doing live now, or?
No, it's just recording.
Okay. So like I was saying, I served for 20 plus years in the military. I just got out 3 weeks ago because of these mandates. And it's insanity what's going on. The freedoms being lost. The freedoms we fought for. World War I, World War II, and before. And now we're just giving that away for what? For lies. Because this pandemic,
Cheers, brother. Right on, man.
this pandemic is a scam from the beginning. The PCR tests were flawed, which elevated the numbers. The COVID-19 was never as lethal as they said. They were counting numbers of people with no COVID, but they were sick or injured or die of car accident was numbers for COVID.
Correct.
Everything was insane. So 10 minutes of research, 20 minutes of research will give enough people at least the ability to question the narrative. Don't believe me or don't believe you, just to question it, then to make your own decision whether to take the vaccine or not to take the vaccine. This is poison in your body, these things. mRNA technology, spike protein, the protein from the HIV virus supposedly inside. Now they're saying the people who got the first 2 jabs, this is what the experts, the doctors and scientists are saying, that they have a form of AIDS and then HIV. This is what they're saying now. And when you look at the sickness, you look at whistleblowers that came out from the Department of National Defense, in the Department of Defense, in the United States of America, whistleblowers came out about the incidence of disease in the U.S. military. Now the U.S. military, I think, is about 1.6 million people. Marines, Army, Air Force, the whole thing. Each year they have about 1.6 million incidents of disease. Each year, standard, roughly. They did a survey. They have all the data in the system. For the first 10 months of 2021, January to October, 21.8 million incidents of disease. Wow. These people who got the vaccine are having problems, serious health problems. And we see that with soccer players. You see this in Europe, what's going on. FIFA, all these soccer players. We see it with tennis players, athletes, rugby players, cricket players.
Healthy people.
Healthy people. These are the top people, healthy people. And it's devastating these people. We see children who are dying. Children with the masks. We see people sitting in a restaurant with no mask, but the child in the school sitting down has a mask. Explain that to me. Explain this logic to me.
It's completely bullshit. Why? Everybody's in school wearing a mask, but when they sit down to eat, what? The COVID is giving them a break?
It's
or
insane.
What bullshit.
It's insane.
Yes, I know,
we all know it's insane.
I know.
The people that go with it don't want to get out of there's a psychosis.
No.
There's a spell in their thinking. They don't want to get out of this indoctrination. So like I was saying before, how could I serve 20 years knowing that this is wrong? Knowing that this is killing people. This is the wrong side of history. These politicians are completely wrong. These medical experts are completely wrong. And the medical experts that know the science that are on our side, they don't let them speak. They tell them to be quiet. Now we see a lot of them coming out. You've seen lately some of them coming out. But how after 20 years in the military can I take the salary for 20 years, 20 plus years, and then I could turn, knowing what I know, and we all know now, to turn my back and not help my population? This is my job. This is my job. I don't have a job now. I left. I don't have a job. My wife wasn't working because she's at home raising our kids, homeschooling my kids, out of the system completely for 2 years. And my fight now is this fight. So you fight, you guys fight, I'm fighting. I'm fighting with you. We win, my children win. Your children win. There's no winners and losers. We lose, we all lose.
I know.
So we're in it together.
I'm just a trucker, but I tell you, I'm here until the end. I don't give a fuck if I get they shot me or not.
I served everywhere my nation wanted me to serve. I went. I never said no. I said, yes, when you want me, I'm gonna go. and I saw Canada do great things all over the world. But let me tell you something. The Canadians who are here fighting for freedom is so uplifting. I have never seen this movement. This is beautiful. This is God in action. This is beauty in action.
I know. I agree with
This
you.
is freedom in action. This is what freedom is about. And we need more Canadians to realize this, more Canadians to understand it, that if I lose my rights, if I cannot fly out of this country because I'm not vaccinated, if I cannot leave this country because I'm not vaccinated, think about this. I served my country for 20 plus years, but now I cannot even leave my own country. That should tell other Canadians who are vaccinated, that's okay. If they're vaccinated, I don't care. But that should tell other Canadians, this is crazy. How can this military member who defended my country for 20 years now cannot even leave the country? There must be something wrong. They have to wake up.
Oh, definitely.
But I think
Definitely.
the moment, unfortunately, a lot of them are going to wake up, and it's very unfortunate, is when they realize what the politicians and the system has done to them with these vaccines and to their children. That's when you will see them come to Parliament Hill. It won't be. We might still be here, and we will support them. We will support them, but they will be here in Parliament Hill. So, you have lots of brothers. You have lots of brothers.
Well,
Never forget that. Okay.
never forget that. Never forget that.
I'm at night. I think about it every night. I tell my wife, let's go downtown. Let's go downtown.
I'm glad you are with us. Man.
So the next 2-3 months, 4 months, I hold out, no job. I'm here to help. I'm here to support. I give people gas. I give people food. Doesn't matter. I give what I can.
You are a
That's
great guy, man.
that's how the world has to be, and that's how the world. Without these fucking politicians, that's how the world it would be. You know it.
And
The history of
man,
Romania.
people,
You know
they
what you
have
went
to
through in Romania.
understand, we have the power. They are just a fucking few.
They have nothing.
We are.
They have nothing.
We have the power. We have to wake up and realize that we can change it.
Yeah.
But we have to come together, man. What I experienced here in the last few days, it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. And we're never going to stop. And you have the real support of enough Canadians all over the world, Americans.
Oh,
You see what's going on in the world following this convoy. You guys are superstars. You guys, and you know what? Let me tell you something. You look at Jesus, look at the Lord, you look at his followers, you look at who went on with the word of Jesus. He took people who are not the best people and he used them. So the Lord uses people we never expect, but they are the best people to do the movement. This is a movement.
You're right.
This is movement, natural and supernatural.
But yes.
No question.
Man, I'm so glad I meet you.
Long live,
What
buddy.
was your name?
George,
George. I'm glad I meet you, George.
it was a pleasure. Real good pleasure.
I hope
Send
I'm
that
gonna
to
see you
your
around.
send that to your wife. Put it on Facebook. I don't even care. Share it everywhere you want.
I will.
Everybody needs to know.
Yes.
Everybody needs to know.
I will.
We're with you. Military's with you. From the veterans that I spoke to, because I'm retired now, right? I can't speak for the military that's still serving. You know, because I'm out. I retired. I took my retirement because of these mandates. But the people that are retired like me, that I know, we all support. Everybody supports.
It was great, man.
I just hope that, you know, the police will start to.
They tried to intimidate us today,
Yeah.
break up that blockade over there, but they
Oh,
are,
they tried to.
like I said,
Oh, they tried
are
to.
a few. We are many. We went over there in a large number and we pushed them back, and they have to leave. And I can tell you, they are scared. They are wearing sidearms, but they are scared. I see that on their faces.
When you talk to them, do you tell them why you're here, freedom, or at this point, that's point?
Oh, of course. I told
I know,
one
but
officer,
you try to-
Can
to-
you look
to-
at yourself in a mirror
To
when
wait,
you
that's
go
what
home?
I mean. Yeah, yeah.
What you gonna say to your kids when he's gonna grow up and he's gonna ask
No,
you,
I
Daddy,
cannot.
did you fight for the
I
freedom
cannot,
too?
I cannot, I
Or
cannot.
you was the coward?
No, I can never. I can never. I could never. Listen to me. The possibility of me having served this nation, the people of this nation, I took an oath to protect the people of this nation. for 20 plus years to then turn my back on the same people who provided for me, to provide for my family? No. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's no money you could give me to turn my back on my population, on the people, on the families, on the children, on the future. No, not going to happen.
I'm so pleased I meet you now.
We're together.
I'm gonna see you around, right?
I'm going to see you around again, guaranteed.
I will be the last one leaving.
I
Just for you to know.
You got the best light show hands down here, right?